My grandpa, Thelmer Fennel, was a country kind of coot who loved the time when he could wet a line. But even more, he loved to shoot. Throughout surrounding counties, folks all knew of Grandpa's gift, because when Grandpa aimed the 12-gauge Browning, he never, ever missed. Now, I reckon I heard a million stories, and this tales still are told of the fear he struck in the hearts of ducks all over, young and old. Grandpa lived out in the country in the Okefenokee swamp. Folks teased Grandpa he lived so far out he had to drive toward town to hunt. His cabin in the country, an unusual sight to see, filled with ducks that he had stuffed, far more than the eye could see. Grandpa slept on duck-down pillars, had mallards on the sheets. Granny complained he had duck on the brain. She swore he had webbed feet. He always wore this hunting cap, kept a duck call close at hand. Folks around, himself included, said he's the best duck hunter in all the land. They had a picture hung in City Hall, a statue in the square. Folks just knew when the big ducks flew, Grandpa Fennel would get his share. Now, I never hunted with him till about the year before he died. When the invitation came, my heart swelled up with pride. Friends and family cheered us all along as we drove out to the lake, and as we climbed the hill, it was deathly still. You could hear those duck knees shake. We climbed down into that blind to await them wily birds. Grandpa's face turned fiercely savage, so I dared not say a word. And we sat like that for hours, and not one duck flew our way. I guess they knew their life was through if they flew by us that day. We was just about to give up, go back to the truck, when all at once, wah, wah, we heard the sound of one old lonesome duck. He's an ugly duckling, had a mean twist to his bill, but Grandpa's eyes became galvanized as he closed in for the kill. He squeezed off a deadly volley, blam, shh, blam. I was sure the duck would fall, but he just kept on flying, wah, wah, like it's no big deal at all. I couldn't help but chuckle as Grandpa scratched and rubbed his head, and he said to me, "Son, today you've seen a miracle, because there flies a duck that's dead."